What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video. And as always, people, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now, big fight this weekend, people. Really looking forward to it. Heavyweight division. Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley will be headlining the O2 Arena in a fight that does mean something. Do you know what I mean? These are two leading heavyweight contenders. You would have to say that both of them are in the top 10. And yeah, looking forward to this one, man. It does have some implications because the winner of this fight will put themselves directly in line for a title shot against Alexander Usyk. Now, both of them kind of are risking their status in the heavyweight division to take on each other. So salute to both of these men, right? Joseph Parker is the WBO interim champion and Fabio Wardley is the WBA interim champion. So shout out to these guys for making the fight happen. Now, if you were to say anyone in the heavyweight division is more deserving of a title shot than Joseph Parker right now, then I wouldn't believe you. If we're being non-biased here, because his form right now has been very good. Do you know what I mean? He's look at the names he's beaten since the end of 2023, should I say? Deontay Wilder. Going into that fight, yes, Wilder had suffered some defeats, but he was still looked at as one of the top leading heavyweight contenders. There were people going into that fight thinking that Wilder might have too much for Parker. His power might tell at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? It was considered a risky fight for Joseph Parker, that one was. And you saw what he did to Wilder, absolutely dominated him over 12 rounds. Terrific victory there for Joseph Parker. And then he went on to fight Zhilei Zhang, another dangerous test, another risky fight, another fight where some people thought that, Zhilei Zhang might win. And he did drop Parker in that fight, but ultimately, Parker was very impressive, got the victory there as well. And then he defeated Martin Bakole. Again, at the time, a risky fight, even though Martin Bakole was drafted in on this fight at short notice. Joseph Parker was scheduled to fight. Who was he scheduled? It was Daniel Dubois, but then he pulled out, and then Martin Bakole stepped in, dispatched of Martin Bakole. Do you know what I mean? So, yes, looking at these names now, you might think, oh, these guys are not the same, they're past it. But you got to remember at the time of the fight, when they were fighting each other, there was significant risk there for Parker, and he dealt with all three challenges spectacularly. Do you know what I mean? So he is due for a title shot. He is in line for one against Alexander Usyk, who has stated that he will continue in boxing now until he's 41 years old. So yeah, the winner of this fight should really be in line to fight Alexander Usyk, hopefully. But let's see. It's not always as simple as that. And yeah, I guess let's just wait and see the outcome of this fight, because Fabio Wardley is undefeated. I really like him. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to find anyone that doesn't like Fabio Wardley, man. He is one of the most likable characters in boxing today. And I say characters, he's not really like a character like that, but you know what I mean, just individual, right? Um, yeah, he struggled pretty bad in his last fight out against Hooney. Do you know what I mean? He was being soundly outboxed, but what Wardley does, he delivered a spectacular knockout in round 10, despite being behind, showing that he can bounce back from adversity again. And he's probably sick of this, people talking about his story and how, he wasn't necessarily put through the system. He was a white collar boxer. And, you could say that he was winging it when he got into the pros, but look where it's got him. He's definitely not winging it now, right? He's a legit top 10 heavyweight boxer, dispatched of Fraser Clark tremendously with that first round knockout in their rematch. And he's deserving of this opportunity as well. So, yeah, both of these guys could have just sat out and just waited. Do you know what I mean? Took the safe option and, really push for the sanctioning bodies to press Usyk on defending their belt. And they probably would have got it if Usyk weren't obliging, right? But they've decided to risk that by fighting each other. So how do these two guys measure up, man? Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley. Well, if you look at the Hooney fight for Fabio Wardley, you'd have to say that Joseph Parker would be a significant favorite in this. And he is the favorite going into this. But I think that the optics, even though Fabio Wardley delivered a spectacular knockout, um, the way how he was completely outboxed for 10 rounds is sitting in a lot of people's minds. I've seen people's previews and predictions for this, and people just can't shake that off. Do you know what I mean? That they can't get that out of their head. And it's hard to, because he was soundly outboxed. It really looked like he was heading to a defeat, but, pulled it out the bag. Some are going to say it was luck, but, Wardley has got that in him. Do you know, he's got that dog in him. He's got that fire in him. He's not going to go away lightly. And that's something that Joseph Parker is going to have to deal with on Saturday night. Do you know what I mean? So I can't see this being anything but entertaining, because Joseph Parker he can get down and dirty as well. Do you know what I mean? So for him, Joseph Parker, the keys to victory for him will definitely be to outbox Wardley for sure. try and keep it cool, keep it calm, and maybe if you got him hurt, see if you can get him going. But you look at his experience as well at the same time, you know, his amateur experience, his professional experience. He's vastly more experienced than Fabio Wardley, which is why people are tipping him to win. But Fabio Wardley, he's young, he's fresh. Do you know what I mean? He's motivated and he's got power. He's got a lot of determination, and he's gonna have to bring the fight to Joseph Parker. Do you know what I mean? He can't just allow Joseph Parker to tee off on him or anything like that. He's gonna have to bring the fight to him, do it in a composed way, and not be too reckless about it. But yeah, he's going to have to apply a lot of pressure to Parker. And, you know, pressure does burst pipes. And we have seen Parker fold under pressure before. Do you know what I mean? He got stopped by Joe Joyce. You know, he folded under that pressure. And, you know, he has lost fights before, Joseph Parker. So although he is on good form, he can be beaten. So I wouldn't completely write this off for Fabio Wardley by any means. Do you know what I mean? He's got power. He's undefeated. He doesn't know how to lose yet, and he's shown that he can, you know, bounce back from adversity when it looks like he's on the brink of defeat. So, all in all, when you weigh this up, man, it really does look like this will be a very enjoyable fight to watch. Do you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to it, and yeah, it's headlining at the O2. I think the atmosphere will be really good. So, I'm really looking forward to this bout, people. If you're gonna ask me for a prediction on it, I have to go with Joseph Parker on points for me. I have to go with Joseph Parker on points. I just think that his experience, the way how savvy he is, will get him through at the end of the day. You know, he's on terrific form as well. Can't take that away from him. And yeah, I think ultimately he's just a better boxer, and I think that that will be what makes the difference here. Again, it's hard to shake off that last fight with Fabio Wardley and Justice Hooney, but I think that Parker is a lot better than Hooney, and yeah, I think that that might tell on the night. But don't write off Fabio Wardley completely. I'm actually hoping he does win. To be honest, I'm rooting for Fabio Wardley, but yeah, I do have to pick Joseph Parker in this. And Joseph Parker is a nice guy as well, right? These are probably two of the nicest guys in the heavyweight division, but they can get down and dirty. So I'm going for Joseph Parker on points. I think it'd be a very good fight in the meantime. Don't be surprised if either man touched the canvas in this fight. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on it, people. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you see this going? Let me know your predictions, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.